Hello, this is Terry Ensberg, and I'm showing you the last of the summer garden, the decorations from summer that are going to come down today, and some fall decorations are going to go up. This bougainvillea has been resurrected from the dead. It was in a small pot. I'll show you the pot it's in now. And the pot was too small, and we needed to get it into a larger pot. So we did, and what we didn't know was that much of the root system had gone through the bottom of the pot between the bricks and down into the soil below the bricks. So when that was cut, it looked like it was dead, and I actually prayed for this bougainvillea every day. So these are my summer decorations for my patio. Whoops, sorry. And then today I'm going to clean all the ash off of everything, and then I'm going to put up the fall decorations. So today I have a quote from my favorite comedian, Jim Gaffigan. And the quote is, excuse me, I'm not used to doing this outside. Uh-oh, I lost my spot. How do I get out of this? He's a very nice comedian. He works clean, and that's not a requirement for me, but I consider it a plus. And he is just a very nice person. So the quote is, "The Japanese, they're just better at being human." Now, I should say, in full disclosure, I have Japanese relatives. Hi, Michael. Hi, Camille. Hi, Dora. Hi, Luke. So I'm kind of biased. But I've watched many hours of YouTube videos on Japanese people and Japanese culture. And they're good at life. They really know how to live well. And I'm going to give you some examples. First of all, their toilet tanks are sinks. So when they wash their hands, the sink is actually mounted onto the toilet tank. The water from washing their hands goes down through the tank and becomes the water they flush with. They're very conservative of utilities. In the newer apartments, and their apartments are small, because at least the ones I've seen, because I watch videos about Tokyo, they have hardware that's already mounted on their balconies to hang clothes to dry. They're clever and they're efficient. Their bathrooms are superior. They have bidets. They have heaters for their bathtub. So if the water cools off, you can flip a switch and reheat the water that's already in the bathtub. You don't have to let some out and add more. Another thing I admire about them is that they accept wearing masks. They don't fight it. They understand the importance of it. They live in crowded conditions, and they've learned to cope well with being close to other people and coping with how infectious diseases are when you live in dense populations. Another thing about them that is really impressive to me is the meals they have in their schools. The school lunches are absolutely incredible, and the kids are trained to serve. They take turns serving the other kids. They work together beautifully. It's a big cooperative effort. They eat in the classroom. The food is brought in and it's served out or like cafeteria style. Very civilized. I think it's very healthy to just take time to eat. The meals are just beautiful. And I've seen videos where they work long hours, and when they go to lunch, the adults, they buy lunch out a lot of times in bento boxes. I hope I'm saying that right. And they're full meals. They don't just buy a sandwich. They buy a full meal and sit down and eat it. I think that's really good for people. I watched one about a delivery service like UPS, when it was just astonishing when the delivery people get there in the morning, get to work. The first thing they do is clean their truck, including like the black part of the tires and the chrome, everything, totally clean their trucks. Then they do an elaborate safety check, which they do at other times throughout the day and again at the end of the day. I mean, they're just so efficient, so clean. They're so clean. And I watched one about moving people who, like who move you from one house to another. They pad everything. It's understood there that if there are any nicks, scratches, scuffs on anything, it's the moving company's fault. They pad the doors of the elevator, every surface they move furniture over. Every piece of furniture is wrapped. I mean, coffee tables, everything. And at the end of this, they call like the home office, put the person moving on the phone with the home office so that they can tell them whether or not they were happy with how it went. I mean, it's just amazing. If you've ever had a bad move or movers move you badly, you know what a joy it would be to have somebody move you with perfect precision and protection. They have a fantastic train system, and the thing about that captures my imagination more than anything is, I think because they travel by train all the time and they're always commuting places to work and back, they have the most elaborate vending machine system in the world. So I want to read you some of the things you can buy in Japanese vending machines, from Japanese vending machines. I really hope sometime in my life I get to Tokyo just to see the vending machines. Whoops, sorry. So this is not, I am not kidding about any of this. This is all totally true. They have dog wigs. Yes, you heard me right. Wigs for dogs. You can buy those in a vending machine. They have Coke in a bottle that when you turn it upside down becomes a slush, like an icy. Live beetles. You can get that in a vending machine because they think entomology is a very important part of the education of children. Surgical masks, full floral arrangements, like a whole bouquet in a dish. Puppies. You can buy puppies from vending machines. Board games, business cards. In their business culture, cards are a very big deal, and you don't walk in without one. And it means something when you give someone your business card and you receive theirs. Hamburgers, heads of lettuce, bug snacks. Yes, they eat bugs as snacks. I find the worst part of Japanese culture is the food, because I hate seafood. But bug snacks? Really? And by bug snacks, I mean crickets and silkworms. So I'm talking real bugs. From vending machines, you can buy a shot of sake, underwear, shirts, umbrellas, flying fish soup, men's ties, batteries, access to a phone charging locker, hot meals, beer, toilet paper, eggs, and I mean just like a bag of raw eggs, and costumes. You can buy a costume from a vending machine in Japan. And I think it's the combination of cleverness, efficiency, and imagination that they all come together to make a fascinating culture. Their homes are really small and they're so cleverly designed. For example, many people still sleep on futons. When they get up in the morning, they pick them up, put them in a closet, and they have the use of the room. I've also seen that in the smallest kitchens, they have pull-out fish grills, because they eat fish all the time. Everything, even in a small kitchen, everything has its place. Very impressive. So, I don't know why, but I felt the need to share that with you today. Thank you for listening to me. Talk to you later. Bye.